Hey YouTubers, and welcome back to another Dragon Ball Super discussion video. Today we're going to be talking about the ending of Dragon Ball Super and whether or not at the very end of the Tournament of Power did they actually waste the wish? Did they ruin the entire concept of making the wish? The reason they brought all the Super Dragon Balls there to begin with, they promised the person who won the Tournament of Power was actually going to get the wish, and it made us speculate for well over a year what that wish was going to be. We all had thoughts and speculations about what happens if Frieza wins, what is he going to wish for, what happens if Jiren wins. They made so many hints and nudges of the idea that Jiren had this grand wish that, even though I guess we can deduce based off of what they told us in that show, yeah, that was going to be what he wished for, but we never really know. We have no idea exactly word for word what he would have wished for. Of course, there were other people there that we probably wanted to see get the wish. Vegeta made his intentions known. 17 was the surprise there, but Vegeta and Goku probably had the same intentions. Gohan probably would have had the same intentions, Piccolo as well. Pretty much anyone on Universe 7, if they had won, probably would have brought back all the universes besides maybe Frieza and Buu if he was actually in that team. Of course, there was also the idea that maybe another universe might have won. Maybe Universe 6 would have won. What happens if we had Hit winning? Or Kaba was one of the people who said, you know, I'll bring everyone back if I win. But what happens if Kale or Caulifla won? Would they do the same thing? Maybe, but there's really no way of knowing. I think one of the things that drove this conversation with the vast majority of the community was the idea that the wish, before we knew the show was going to be ending after the Tournament of Power, we thought the wish was going to be something that drove us into the next arc of Dragon Ball Super. That was a lot of fun to talk about, a lot of fun to speculate on, and I know myself with this channel, and I'm sure a lot of y'all in the comment section below on Twitter or on any other social media platform, or maybe just talking with your friends or family, had the idea like, okay, if this happens, if this person gets this wish, what are they going to do? How is it going to lead us into the next arc? Is this going to be the pivotal moment where Dragon Ball Super starts to really redefine itself, reshape its entire parameter, and be a completely different show? Because remember, where we were throughout the Tournament of Power, Brawl was already born. There was very little time left before the very ending of Dragon Ball Z, and a lot of us thought that maybe they might do a time skip. Maybe this wish will propel us into a time after Dragon Ball Z, and the show can continue onward with Oob or Goku training Oob, with Zeno and Beerus and Whis and Champa and Vados and everyone else that we had come to know and love, putting it up against some foe or some entity that we sat back and said, wow, like, it's really nice that they've introduced all these new levels of power, all of these characters that can come and help and just explore the multiverse. And that's what really kind of gets me down about them not only wasting the wish, but also ending the tournament arc the way they did and ending the show on that note. Because throughout the Tournament of Power, even since it was actually showed to us or told to us that this was going to be something that we were going to be looking at or watching for the course of like well over a year, we knew that they were world building, setting up foes, setting up rivalries and characters, relationships that would propel us into future stories. And that still might be the case. Dragon Ball Super is done, but that doesn't mean the show's never going to come back. That doesn't mean we don't have to wait for the movie that's coming out this December, and maybe they pick up some of the story threads from there. Maybe we get to see Vegeta go to Universe 6. Maybe we get Kaba and Kale and Caulifla back and Hit, and maybe even Frost and Frieza. Frieza's still alive. There's a lot to go on with the way that they ended the tournament, but the very fact that the Zenos came down at the very end of all of this, they only made it so the person who got the wish, the person who won the tournament, who was the MVP of their team, wanted to make a selfish wish. That's what they wanted. They wanted people to bring back the universe. It was kind of a test on the mortal levels, and they don't really care, and yada, yada, yada. I think really hurts what they were trying to do, or all these things that we talked about over the last year or so about what was possible with the future of the series. It might have been better, or at least a little cooler, to have that universe be punished and the last universe that lost be brought back or something, because that universe at least had a good fight and they didn't make the selfish choice. That way we probably could have seen Universe 11 win after all this. I mean, as cool as it was to see Frieza and Goku and 17 go up against Jiren and finally get the win, it didn't make a whole lot of sense. I mean, they really had to push Goku well over the edge to a point where I've already talked about on this channel I don't think he's ever going to get to again. So I really think it would have been cool to have Jiren win, him to make his wish. At least at that very point we would have known his wish, and then, you know, on the drop of a hat, they're erased. They bring back Universe 7. Universe 7's like, hey, what's going on? And then the Zenos come down and say, you know, this was really fun, but the wish was more of a test, and we appreciate you, and we don't want to lose Goku because we know that y'all are good people. And even throughout the entire tournament, everyone on your team is talking about seeing other people again, fighting other people again, even bringing them back. It's clear to us that this whole team, this whole universe would have made the right call, and Jiren in Universe 11 didn't. But just having them come down and tell 17, if you had made a selfish wish, like for the cruise ship or something, we would have erased you too. I really think it makes the entire wish, the entire point of the MVP and all the universes competing for that wish and competing for their own survival, really null and void. And I don't really like that direction. I wish it was something they took out or kept just off the back burner. Maybe even just having them say it amongst themselves, like kind of whispering it. The Grand Priest tells the Zenos, or the Zenos tell the Grand Priest, but they don't have to announce it to everyone. So I'm not really sure. I don't know if that really helps the audience so much as it would just help the characters, and it doesn't really matter to the characters. So I know this is a bit of a rambly video. I didn't really want to make this a rambly video, but I hope you guys are appreciating it. I really want to hear y'all's thoughts and opinions about this. Do you think that they wasted the wish? Do you think that the rule or whatever the idea was, that if the wish was selfish, it was going to be the catalyst of erasing all of these universes because the people left didn't actually deserve to be alive because they're so selfish, and that dictates a low mortal level, or whatever the thought process that went behind making that wish or giving someone the opportunity to wish for anything came to? I'm not really sure. I just, you know, after a couple weeks of thinking about it, I just don't like it. I don't like the fact that they did that, and I don't like the year-long speculation and excitement that the wish prospect actually brought all of us, to have it come down to, well, it didn't even matter if it was going to be selfish. It wouldn't have shaped up the entire universe because you would just be gone anyway. As much as we all knew that all the universes were coming back, that was just like the worst kept secret in the world, and everything else that came with that, it would have been nice to see something really shake up the status quo and thrust us into the future of the series, even if it wasn't going to bring back all the universes, or it just brought back Universe 6 or something like that. So tell me what you think about this in the comment section below. Do you agree with me? Do you not agree with me? I mean, I'm just open to all types of interpretations and a lot of different speculations and discussions. Guys, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell over by the subscriber button to notify you every single time I upload. I hope you guys are enjoying the content, as I keep saying these last couple of videos, because I know not everyone who subscribes to me watches everything. If you've been watching to this, the content is going to be a lot less frequent from now on, but I really hope the quality is better. Forgive me on this video. It's been kind of a hectic week. If you guys haven't already, please make sure, it will be in the very back end of this video, please make sure to go check out my Dragon Ball Super rewrite series. I've done the first 4 episodes. I'm working on the script for 5 and 6 right now. It's going to be really exciting. I've heard a lot of good responses from it. People seem to be liking it. If you haven't checked it out already, please make sure to go do that. At the same time, I hope everyone is having a fantastic day. It's been real, everybody. Hey YouTubers, I hope you guys are really enjoying the content. But while I encourage everyone to go down to the comment section below and share their thoughts and opinions on not only this pitch and every other video that I do, if you want a more direct line with me on Dragon Ball, the Saw franchise, horror movies, box office, just anything that I am actually showing interest in, or that you think that I might have an interest in, or maybe you just want to talk about anything, go and follow me on Twitter. I am always on Twitter, or it's just much more likely that I'm going to be able to get back to you guys on Twitter much quicker than I am on YouTube, because it's kind of a more direct line. So you guys see the link in the screen. It's also in the description section below. You should definitely go check it out. I hope everyone's having a fantastic day. Like I said at the very end of this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell over by the subscriber button to notify you every single time I upload. Might not be as frequent anymore, but I really hope you've enjoyed the upgrade in quality with the discussions and rewrite series and every other series that I'm bringing to the channel as of late. I hope everyone's having a fantastic day. It's been real.